Back into the relegation battle, Derby County go as they suffer a 4-2 defeat away from home at Hillsborough versus Sheffield Wednesday. What a disappointing day this has turned out to be. A game I went into so confidently for Derby County ultimately has ended in disappointment. A massive, massive disappointment as well. Barry Bannon opened the scoring after just 8 minutes. Josh Windass doubled their lead after 61 with a superb effort. Goal of the season contender. Then Gassama scored on 63 to make it 3-0 before Jerry Yates scored on 68. And then in the 74th minute, the deal was done. It was 4-1 after Musaba scored. Ibu Adams did score a consolation goal in the 91st minute, but Derby County were unable to come back from a 4-goal deficit. And what a disappointing one it was for Derby County. Now, we're going to talk all about the game in this video. And if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell to stay tuned for all of my latest Derby County content. Now, I don't know. I'm very, very disappointed with what we've seen today. And I think it all starts with moving away from the back four, going into the back five, which we've seen Paul Warne do time and time again away from home. And I don't disagree with it when we go to the likes of Ellen Road, we go to the likes of Turf Moor, Kenilworth Road, places like that where there's some really good teams. But Sheffield Wednesday isn't one of those teams that I was particularly worried about in a sense of defensive capability. I certainly felt as if Derby County had enough in a back four to be able to not just contain Sheffield Wednesday, but also open up their own opportunities. And for me, it's just another disappointing day coming out for Derby County, where it looks as if we've lost a little bit of our way again. And we've put in some really good performances over the Christmas break since that game versus Leeds United at Ellen Road up until today. We've put in some brilliant performances, not always necessarily getting the points we deserve. I even think if you look back at the Leeds United game, I still think we deserved a point out of that. But today was just on another level, and in my opinion, that's our first thrashing of the season, and it's a deserved one. There's not really much you can say about it other than it was absolutely deserved that we lost this game. Paul Warne, now I don't know what his intentions are with the way he started today. I don't know what the intentions are with the team. It just didn't ever really make sense. I'm not a huge fan of Caden Jackson. I think he's really dropped off the boil recently. Didn't really understand the midfield of Kenzo and Ibu. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with them two in midfield. I just think you need a 4 behind them, not a 3. And I think we keep getting caught up on this, just picking up at least a point away from home, and we've got to start winning games on the road. I think we've won 1 game all season. I spoke about it in the preview that Derby County had an opportunity to catch up and go above Sheffield Wednesday today, and ultimately instead of that, what's happened is they've got themselves right back into that relegation battle. Jerry Yates' goal was a really nice one, a really nice bit of work down the right hand side. Dejan Brown hold the ball up excellently, showing exactly what he is capable of once he gets on the pitch. Gave Kane Wilson the ball on the right-hand side, who slotted in Mendes Lang, who put in a really good cross. I believe it did take a little bit of a deflection, but Jerry Yates then put it in at the back post. Ibu Adams' goal, it was sort of bobbling about everywhere in the box. A really sweet volley into the left-hand corner. Really nice for Ibu Adams to pick up that goal. I think he's a high-scoring central midfielder so far this season, and for our defensive minded midfielder, I think that's excellent. We just need to get Kenzo and Marcus Harness and players like that a bit more opportunities to score themselves. You obviously, for Sheffield Wednesday, I've already spoke about the goals. Barry Bannon's goal came early doors, cut across the box. I think it was deflected away by Zetterstrom into the path of Bannon. Windass's was a wonder strike. If you haven't seen it already, do go ahead and look at it. And then Gassama, Musaba, some really good bit of play where they essentially just broke through our defence and beat them with pace. And I don't know, you look at the numbers for the game and it's not as if Derby County didn't have opportunities to win this one. Like 41% possession to 59 in Derby County's favour, 13 shots to 17 in Derby County's favour. Both teams having 8 shots on target. Both teams having a multiple range of shots off target. And for me, I think it's yet again another display where if Derby County have a better striker, or another striker as well as Yates, then I think we probably come away out of the first half 2-0 up. Well, maybe 2-1. Obviously, Phillips had a chance in the first half. I think Yates had a chance in the first half. Jackson had a chance. All scoreable opportunities. I think Nelson had a header as well from a corner. That might have been Phillips, actually, but one of them two. And I just consistently see the same theme with Derby County when we're playing those teams around us, is that we just can't put the ball in the back of the net. And today, it's a disappointing one, because after the first half, when it was 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday, I could only see one winner, and that was Derby County. And I know any Sheffield Wednesday fans who are probably watching this video are probably going to look at this and go, well, why? We scored, we had opportunities ourselves. But ultimately, Derby County could have been winning at the break. Derby County came out from the break and could have got back into the game with a goal early doors in that first half. We had a couple of chances. Then you sort of get absolutely smashed in the face by the Josh Windass goal just moments after coming off the bench. And I don't know, it's just another disappointing one. You can already picture what Paul Warne's saying to BBC Radio Derby right now as I'm recording this video. It's the lads gave it their all, their goalkeeper played a blinder, blah de blah. It's those sorts of things, and for me, they're the things that get on the fans' tits a little bit, to be completely honest, because yes, today we worked hard. Some people probably say we probably deserved more than a 4-2 thrashing, but ultimately, I don't think we did deserve more. I think we had opportunities to come out with more, but ultimately, I think Sheffield Wednesday were by far the better side in the game. Don't get me wrong, yes, we created our own opportunities, but realistically, a lot of our goals, a lot of our goal attempts and stuff came in that second half. Let me just get it up, because I feel as if for Derby County, if we do just chuck on the statistics for the second half, we had 9 shots in the second half, 8 shots in the first half, which obviously that's very equal, but it's one of those for me where our major opportunities were in that second half after they were 3 goals to the good, and it's just very disappointing for me. And I'm fed up of sitting here and talking about disappointing results when we've had the opportunities to win games, because we've got players in our squad that are capable of winning games at this level for Derby County. And a massive talking point which has to be mentioned has got to be Corey Blackett-Taylor. Came on versus Leeds, whoever it was we played the other day, I'm sure it was Leeds, and in my opinion, put on a really, really good display. Completely out of the squad today. Joe Ward completely out of the squad. Yes, then mentioned minor issues. Now, I want to call bullshit on that, to be completely honest. In my personal opinion, I just have to, because Joe Ward's been in and out all season. So what? I don't know. I think he's going to be gone this window. Corey Blackett-Taylor, I can see him heading out on loan or something, because he's not playing. He's going to want to play. He's got the ability to play, whether it be at this level or League One. Joe Ward's got the ability to play. Tom Barkhazen, realistically, could see out his contract and then move on. I think Connor Washington will see out his contract and move on. Same with Sonny Bradley. I've got a video dropping tomorrow, which was supposed to drop this morning, but it will drop tomorrow, about the transfer window and players who I think should leave, because we need to open up the door for more spaces. We need to let some players go. The likes of Tawanda Chiwa, Tom Barkhazen, Connor Washington, Sonny Bradley, Joe Ward, Corey Blackett-Taylor. If they're not going to be playing, let them go. Let's bring in someone else. Let's build up the squad a little bit more. And you'll see that video tomorrow. And we're getting a bit off-piece from the game now, so I'm going to call it there. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to stay tuned for all of my latest Derby County content. There's going to be loads of transfer stuff over the next few weeks, obviously, as we're in the transfer window. So long as the internet is sorted, I'm thinking I'm going to be live all day on deadline day, but I'll confirm that later down the line. So make sure you've subscribed for that and turn on the notification bell. I'll catch you in my next video. Goodbye.